Okay, hey, hello, buenas tardes, everybody. First off, as you can clearly see, El Profesor is definitely ready for hockey season. Of course, season began about about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm definitely in the full mode, so to speak. The Ducks are off to a pretty good start. Red Wings too. So life is good for this hockey fan, but it's only November. Let's see how those teams do when we get into April, when the playoffs kick in. All right. Well, listen. What I want to go ahead and do for you guys today is tell you about how to actually upload your videos into Blackboard. I think there are a number of ways in which you can do it, but I'm going to show you the easiest way, or I think the best way in terms of getting your videos into the class. And I think as long as all of you can get access to getting a Google account, because remember, if you have a Google account, that gives you access to getting a YouTube account, Google Drive, where you can post documents. So I think first and foremost, everybody, make sure that all of you have a Google account. Of course, that stuff is free. It's really easy to get that taken care of. So as long as you do that, then this part of the class, in terms of posting your videos into Blackboard, will be no problem at all. But I'll get to that in just a second here. Let me quickly go over some of the parameters in terms of the expectations and the guidelines in terms of what I expect with respect to what I'm looking for in terms of videos. But first, I do want to make one modification here, and in fact, let me just open up my my iMac right here. Open up the iCal, the calendar section, because I want to make a change on the due date in which I want your videos. And while waiting for iCal to open up, then we'll go ahead and proceed. Okay, here we go. All right, so if you can give me your videos by, okay, this is a new date. This is very important, everybody. New date by Monday, December 1st. When we come back from Thanksgiving holiday, that's the absolute drop dead deadline in terms of when I want your videos for the class. I know I had mentioned before Thanksgiving, but now let's go and move it to Monday, December 1st. Also, Monday, December 1st is when I want your final comments on anything pertaining to the discussion forums in either of the groups, or whether it's groups 1, 2, and 3. That's the absolute final deadline in terms of posting your comments. So in other words, my point, everybody, is that December 1st is the final date for all things related to Daughter of Fortune, whether that's posting your videos, or whether that's posting your comments, your replies to others with respect to the Daughter of Fortune forums. I'm sorry, the groups 1, 2, and 3. And remember, as I've been mentioning in previous videos, and I'll keep repeating this point if necessary. The due dates I have on the group forums, those are due dates for your original comments. That is, whichever question you choose, the due date in the forum is the due date in which I want your answers to your questions. That is, your original comments to your questions. But everything else after that, your replies to others in your group, your replies to me, you can keep replying after the due date. So Monday, December 1st, then, is the final due date in which I want all of your replies. That is, your replies to others within your group, or your replies to me, no matter which top chapter we're talking about. So whether we're talking about some of the earlier chapters, like chapters 1, 2, or 3, or the later ones like 19, 20, and 21, it doesn't matter. Monday, December 1st is your final date in which to post replies to others within your groups, and of course to me as well. But again, the main point I want to mention, just to reiterate one more time, Monday, December 1st, then, this is the final due date, the new due date, in terms of posting your videos, your character videos on Daughter of Fortune. All right, now, before I show you how to post the videos, let me quickly go over a little bit more of the parameters in terms of what I expect from videos, what I'm looking out for in terms of what you have to do. Basically, I want each of you to take the personality or the character that you're somebody in the 1850s. That is, you're somehow in Valparaiso, Chile in 1851, and you want to make your way into California. It doesn't matter what personality you want to choose. Whether you want to be a farmer from Russia, whether you want to be an aristocrat from Chile, from Peru, whether you want to be an American, whether you want to be somebody escaping a bad marriage or debt or taxes from Georgia, from Pennsylvania, from New York, anywhere in the U.S., or whether you're a medicine man from China, like our hero Dao Jian, or maybe you're an upper class woman from Japan or from Korea, and you don't have much in terms of succeeding, advancing socially in your home country. So doesn't matter what personality you want to choose, just create for yourself a personality based on the context of the story. So what I mean is, don't take one of the characters in the story and say, oh, I want to be Paulina del Valle, I want to be John Summers, I want to be Azucena Placeres, and one of the prostitutes from the story, or I want to be Joe Bone Crusher, one of the later female figures that we meet in the story. No, don't take a person that's in the story, but create for yourself a personality, a character based on the context of the story. By context, I mean any nationality that's interested in going to Chile. So you could be Sergei Konstantinov. You could be a Russian farmer. You're fleeing persecution, or it could be young Kim, an upper class woman from Korea. And you want to succeed. You can't succeed moving up the social scale in your home country of Korea, but you can in California. So when you create your character, basically think about what the situation at home, that is, when you make your video, of course, tell us who you are, what your name is, where you're from, say a few things about the situation in your home, whether your home is in, say, Pennsylvania, in Mexico, in Chile, in Russia, Hungary, Italy, Japan, China, in India, or wherever. Create for yourself an environment in which there's problems in your home country. Comment upon the situation in your home country that's forcing you to come to Chile, and then after that, then say why you want to go to California. What are your skills? What occupations do you have, or what do you think you can contribute to California? Do you have mining skills? Do you have leadership skills? Do you have agricultural skills? Do you have business skills, banking skills, things of that nature? So essentially, create for yourself an occupation or a trade and a pursuit, as Mr. Jefferson would have said many years ago. That is what your skills are, what it is you can do while you're in California. And then finish up upon that by saying, yes, Mr. Castro Green, and of course in your video, try to address me, because remember, your job is to convince me, that is my character, Alexander Castro Green, that you want to go to California, you want to work for Paulina Rodriguez, you want to do this, you want to succeed, blah, blah, blah. But then basically try to sell yourself, that is, because of your skills, your personality, your background, you can contribute to California's growth as a state, its economy. You have the skills, you have the know-how, the expertise, blah blah blah, that type of thing. You get the idea. So just say a few things about yourself, and if you can do that within the span of no more than 7 minutes. You don't have to go very long. In fact, the video I created for you came in at just over 7 minutes. So I think within the span of about 5 minutes, upwards of 7, you can do a pretty good job of telling a little bit about yourself and why you want to go to California. But remember, everybody, try to keep your focus, your context within the confines of the mid-19th century, and whenever you can, talk about the conditions in your home country, whether it was in the U.S., in the East Coast, in the Midwest, in the South, whether it was in Asia, in South America, or in Europe, or maybe even Africa. Maybe some of you might want to take on the personality of someone from Western or Southern Africa. You made your way into, say, into Brazil or Colombia, and you ended up in Chile. And if you want to take that perspective, sort of an Afro-Caribbean perspective, you can do that too. So the possibilities are endless, everybody. Be creative, go crazy, invent for yourself a character. But the point is, you're in Chile in 1851, you want to go to California, and your job is to convince me, that is my character, Alexander Castro Green, why you want to go to California. So Again, if you could do that within the span of 5 to 7 minutes, that would be great. And like I've said in previous videos, whoever has some of the best, most creative videos in terms of whether you want to have costumes or have a background scenery, props, backdrop, that type of thing. Whoever has some very creative types of videos and aspects, I will present those at the AHA meeting in New York coming up in early January. But of course, I'll talk to you first. I'm not going to just choose some of your videos randomly and talk about your work in New York. I'll talk to you first. But again, this something that if you want your work to, you want your videos to be seen by the AHA meeting, the American Historical Association meeting in New York coming up this January. That is, let me see your video first, and then most likely I'll talk to you and say, hey, I like this video, it's really great. Would you mind if I present it in New York? I'll talk to you first, and then we'll go from there. But hopefully what I've said right now gives you a sense of what I'm looking for in terms of what to do in each of your videos. But if you have any questions or concerns, obviously let me know as soon as possible. But again, just to reiterate the final point before I show you what to do on actually uploading your videos, December 1st, Monday, December 1st, that then is the new due date for posting your videos into Blackboard. Okay, all right, everybody, let's go into the second part of the video, and I want to show you that is the easiest method to post your videos into a Blackboard. And to do that, I've got to make sure that my screensaver is done. Okay, so let's go ahead and move the camera over. We'll take a look at Blackboard together. Okay, and I'll of course adjust the camera and I'll move the camera up and down if necessary to zero in on some sections here in Blackboard. Okay, obviously here are the announcements, the most recent announcements. So first thing we want to do, everybody, is we want to go ahead and go on to discussion forums, because where you're going to post your videos, everybody, is in the discussion forum section. I don't want you to post your videos into your groups. Now we go into discussion forums. So basically, we're going to go into a venue in which the entire class can see what type of characters or personalities you're going to create for yourselves. Okay, so I click discussion forums, and hopefully it'll open up in any second now. Okay, all right, here we go. It's starting to open up here. I should mention that my iMac, I've had this machine for almost 7 years now. So I think it's almost time to get a new machine, a new desktop pretty soon. But once this opens up, then we'll go ahead and see how to post videos. Okay, hopefully in any second now, it should the discussion forums section should open up. Okay. Yeah, I tell you that. Like I said, and any second now, this should open up. Okay, yeah, this old iMac up. I think. Do you remember when it was when I got it? It was in early 2008, so I think it was about maybe March or April when I bought this thing, and it hadn't been doing this for a while, but it's just been the last few weeks where it's really started to slow down its performance. Okay, this is going to be a little bit frustrating. So let me go ahead and turn off this video right here. Oh no, here we go. Okay, perfect. All right, it's finally starting to open up. Sorry about that, everybody. But again, like I said, I guess when you have a Mac or something for almost 7 years, that's almost like having a car from the 1970s or 1980s and still using that on the highway. Okay, here we go. All right, finally. Okay, here we go. Here's the discussion board. Obviously, we haven't made use of this part of the class, not since about the beginning of the semester, because beginning of the semester, of course, I wanted everybody to introduce themselves in the class introduction section, and then, of course, you can use general form to talk about any post any questions or concerns about the class. But now I've got a new section. This is called Daughter of Fortune Character Videos. So again, this is where I want everybody to post their videos, to post all of your character videos. So don't post into your group sections. Go here to the discussion board and go into the Daughter of Fortune character videos. So I'll work on this a little bit more. I'll fix the description in just a few. In just a short while from up, but in the meantime, let's open this up and let's see what we have here. Okay, and hopefully the speed will be a little bit better. Okay, look, okay, all right, so it opened up. So obviously there's nothing here. So what you're gonna do is when you're ready to create your video, click the Create Thread button, and then as you create your thread, much like what you're doing with your group that is in your group forums, just enter into the subject area that is the name of your character. That is the name of the character that you're doing. Obviously, I can tell each of you from the class. When I look in the forums a little bit later. So let's go ahead and click Create Thread, and I'm going to show you how to post a video. Okay, so at this point in time, click Create Subject, and for this subject, let me just go ahead and post something. Well, let's call this a practice video. Okay, and what I'll do for you a little bit later on is my character, the Alexander Castro Green character, I'll post it in here too a little bit later on. But the main thing is I want to show you exactly what to do in terms of posting your video. But again, as long you can do this segment as long as at this point in time you have a Google account, because when you have a Google account, that means you've got a YouTube account. So what we're going to do right now, everybody, is over here in the class in the menu with all the options, you see at the far left there's a button that looks like a camera. That's called the webcam capture camera. So what you want to do right off the bat is go ahead and click this, record from webcam. What's going to happen is that is from your computer, the webcam the webcam on your computer, that's going to start recording. And so you're going to be recording your video, and it's going to go directly into Blackboard via YouTube. In other words, YouTube is going to be like a highway linking linking you into Blackboard. So right off the bat, it says sign into YouTube. So let me go ahead and sign in my my Google account. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to show you what I have here, but it's my, and this is the account that I have with all the videos. So it's El Profesor Calcañedo, and then I just punch in my password. Okay, then click the blue sign in button. Okay, and then you have this disclaimer right here. So just click the blue grant access button. Okay, Okay, now it's got the feature. So if you've recorded into YouTube before using webcam, this is exactly the same thing that's happening here. It's just that the video is going to show up right here in Blackboard instead of YouTube directly. So let me go ahead and click where it says record from webcam. Okay, and I'll go ahead and click the start. I'll go ahead and click the start recording button. Okay, I'll click the Adobe Flash Player settings. So click Allow, click Close. Okay, and then I think just click the OK button, and it's going to start recording. Okay, so there we are. So look, I'm recording myself right now as I'm doing this video. So I've got multiple cameras, multiple angles going on here. So what's going to happen here is that as you're recording, your video is going to show up right here in Blackboard, right here in the discussion board section. So so whatever character you have, whatever props you have, definitely have that with you as you're recording, and then just go from there. Now the other thing you can do, and this is what I did with my Alexander Castro Green video, is that I recorded my video into YouTube already. So if you already know how to do that, then go ahead and do that approach. And then all you need to do is right here in the Create Thread section, copy and paste the link that you have from YouTube into your comments here in the discussion board. Or if you know how to do the embedding process, go ahead and do that too. In fact, what I'll do for you in just a few minutes is I'll go ahead and embed the video. I have my Alexander Castro Green video into this section here. Okay, but again, I hope this helps in terms of what you have to do. So, but again, the main point is, as long as you have a Google account, you can do this no problem. Just make sure that you have a just make sure that your computer, of course, has the web camera, the webcam, and you're good to go. All right, let me go ahead and turn off the recording process right here on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Blackboard, and let's see how it comes out. Okay, all right. I'm going to click Stop Recording, and I'm going to click Upload. Okay, and I think I just need to click Close. Okay, let me click Submit. All right, and then let me go to click Practice Video and see what transpires here.